All right, this is covering days 6 and 7. So tell me about any manifestations you've had so far over the past few days.
Well, I was manifesting having my youngest just have a lot of success with earning potential and future potential and paying off debt potential.
And how's that going?
Well, he said that things were happening. He didn't tell me what they were, but I didn't ask.
Okay.
So I assumed that was good news.
Yeah. Anything that hasn't fully manifested yet is usually because you don't fully believe it's already achieved, or you have so much pressure around it. Maybe you've been trying to manifest this specific thing for a long time, so you have a lot of built up pressure pushing yourself away from that. That's why some people, struggle with manifesting money or relationships, because they have so much past experience that kind of blocks them from achieving a future goal.
Well, I don't know if that's a bad thing, because I think that he said things were working in the right direction. So
Okay,
I look at that as a positive, not a negative.
Yeah, that you should definitely look at it as a positive. You're in the right direction. I'm saying to fully get you that manifestation you're looking for, that's what you need to do. You need to fully embrace the future potential and believe it already exists. Like, the best way to kind of view it is view yourself how you would think and feel a few days after you achieved whatever specific manifestation you're doing.
Okay.
And live in that reality despite what you may see, hear, or touch in your current three-dimensional reality. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So you're always living in the future version of whatever current reality you are. And that's what progresses things at a faster pace. So tell me about, in passing, we were talking about some of your goals relating to your own personal wealth, about working less hours but getting paid the same or more. Tell me about that.
Well, you probably, as my teacher, wouldn't agree with this, but I think it was a happy accident. But it was a sad thing that happened, that we were doing the opera this week, and a lot of people got sick, so we still got paid, but we didn't play.
So you worked less hours and got paid the same, is what you're saying?
Worked less hours and got paid more, because...
Paid the same or more. That was exactly what we discussed in our previous conversation, if you remember. So you did, in fact, manifest that, whether you intentionally did it or not. That was your goal and you achieved it.
I would have intentionally done it that didn't hurt anybody else.
Okay, so for future manifestations, you can specify that as a request for your reality. So in the future, you could say, I want to work less hours and make the same amount of money, if not more money, without affecting anybody's well-being.
Okay.
So that's what you can add to it. So these are certain things that you want to be, aware of, of the infinite possible realities. The path of least resistance will always be taken to achieve your manifestation. So some people, are afraid, what if I, want to manifest a bunch of money, but it means someone in my vicinity has to die and, grant me that. You don't have to experience that. You can say, I want to manifest a lot of money in a happy and joyful way where others are, increased and brought more happiness through this manifestation. So you see, as you're starting to learn how to control your reality, you can get more and more specific about what you want to experience on a daily basis. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, excellent. So as we're concluding day 6 and 7, you can continue to focus on your mental health for another night. And then for week 2, we will be focusing on your physical health. So tomorrow would be a good time to start jotting down things you'd like to see regarding your physical health. It could be as simple as being happy when you look in the mirror, how you are able to go about your physical activities, being excited about your day, having enough energy to do everything you want to do, things of that nature. And then you can get as specific as you want about if you're interested in a certain weight you'd like to be, some people are interested in certain body fat percentages, whatever that looks like for you. For physical well-being, just jot down a few things and think about it tomorrow as well as you go about your day. And then we'll choose one of those manifestations to focus on. And you seem to be getting pretty good at manifesting in the 3 days or less arena. So we might have 2 or 3 things we work on next week, or if it's just one, that's okay too. Remember, the manifestations appear in your reality much faster when you believe they've already happened. And it's important every time you see a manifestation or experience something, write it down, because then you can look back and remember that you created that event. Whether you knew about it in the moment or not, but the more you start to do that and realize that your thoughts, beliefs, and actions create the entire reality around you. Everything you see, touch, or feel, and you can control that. That gives you a new sense of power. It's in the Bible, it's called the living God, where you co-create with the universe any specific reality you want to experience.
Yeah, with talking about physical health, I don't think, like weight or body type, to me, it would be more like bringing down blood pressure, bringing down heart rate, being able to work out daily with a walk with my dog and husband, or on stationary bike, stuff like that.
Yeah, so
that's
you can
the kind of physical health I want to do.
Okay, great. Everybody has different physical goals and journeys. Whatever that looks like to you, just like how you manifest that very less hours, more money in that way, get more and more specific of how you want to experience this. And, include your mental state as we're transferring week 1 to week 2, going from mental health to physical health. Include aspects of that as well.
All interrelated, right?
Exactly. So as we're winding down the first week, which was focused on mental health, do you feel your mental health has improved since starting this journey?
Sure, absolutely.
In what way?
Well, my main concern was to be calmer, and I'm definitely calmer.
Excellent.
And with work, it's not as intense as it's been. It might have been because it had to come to a stop, that particular extra thing. But my teaching was much more focused today and much less frenetic. So I guess that's good.
And do you realize that you're manifesting all these experiences because, let's say a week ago, you could have had the exact same sequence of events, but mentally experienced them much differently.
Definitely.
Excellent. So it's important to stay aware of that as you manifest more and more things, because, as you are just at the beginning of your journey, it's going to be exciting creating all these new things. And then once you reach a midway point or near the end where you pretty much manifested all the material possessions you're interested in, all the relationships, all the friendships, everything you want, and you're kind of thinking, what else do I want? That's where the time really gets exciting, because you tend to focus more and more on external results of helping more and more people. And since your week 1 mental health, your top 2 manifestations you wanted to do were helping other people. So that will just expand more and more as you start to get more and more things into your life and achieve greater lengths of happiness and achieve everything that you've been wanting to for a long time. As you start to experience that, it will all expand in much more relaxed and better ways.
Sounds good.
Excellent. So, you said that one manifestation that you're still creating, that you've started to see some positive results from, just do that one more night, and then we'll begin week 2. Even if it doesn't happen that next night, that's okay. Continue to live in the end goal of it already achieved, and it will happen before you know it.
You're talking about the one with my son?
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Yeah, that's it for week 1, and we'll start week 2 tomorrow.
Okay.
Excellent.